Hi, my name is Cynthia Hornfield, and I am the lead associate food critic for the Princeton Review. I've been going to colleges for around 25 years now, not to study, just to eat. My job is to assess dining halls in all the universities throughout the nation in terms of their food quality, atmosphere, variety, and all this stuff like that. I've been all around, but there's no more unique dining culture than at Syracuse University. I was at Syracuse this fall, and the food was all right. Clean spaces, always new varieties, pretty decent dining hall experience. I'd probably rate it, a 4 out of 10. On my trip to Syracuse, I was going to be there, for about only a week, but while I was there, I started having some issues with my back. I've had back issues all my life. No big deal. So I called the University Health Center, the Barnes Center, and I asked for an appointment. And then the woman on the phone says to me something that'll stick with me. She says, "You'll have to wait." And so I'm like, what's the holdup? What's this all about? And she says, "I'm sorry. There's just a huge pog shortage right now." And I'm like, what does that mean?
Passion fruit, orange, guava. 3 ingredients, the perfect drink. Hi, my name's Eric Timlin. I'm a student at Syracuse University, and I drink pog juice at every meal, or at least I did. Pog juice is something really important to me and close to my heart. When I first came to the dining hall, I was alone. I knew nobody. I had no friends, but what I always had was a glass of that Passion Orange Guava juice. It's just a delicious flavor. What else can I say? The juice is sweet and its flavor profile is complex and nuanced. The pog complements every meal it's paired with. There's nothing else like it in the world. I started drinking pog juice instead of water.
Wait, so you drank nothing but pog?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh my god. If I could, I'd drain all the blood in my body and inject only this.
Wow, man. That just took me to flavor paradise.
There once was a juice by the name of Pog whose appearance was like an orange fog. I took just a sip and took quite the trip. It was like a drink from the chalice glass.
The kids loved it. They couldn't get enough of it. But on September 24th, it appeared as if they could have no more.
September 24th, that's when it started happening. Signs began appearing on the pog dispensers saying that they were temporarily out of order. I knew the second I saw that something bad was going to happen.
Hi, my name is Courtney Groupon, and I've been working as a nurse at the Barnes Center for about 4 years. I've never seen any situation as dire as the POG outage. It started happening a few days after September 24th, 2021. All appointments were fully booked on our online portal, so students started flooding in left and right, coughing, shaking, some even screaming, ah, ah, ah. It really made me think, I think maybe something might be wrong. Over the next week, it was just getting worse and worse. We tested them for all things that typically go wrong. Mono, strep, meningitis, and the flu, pregnancy, but no positive result were coming back. We couldn't figure out what was going on.
Hi, I'm Peter Canunis. Back when we first got to Syracuse University, can I look at the camera?
Yeah, if you want, you can definitely address the camera.
On September 26th, I went to the Barnes Center with a 103-degree fever. My head felt like a bowl of carrot soup. Everything in my body felt like it was seconds away from crumbling and falling apart.
It wasn't until one student a pretty handsome first year, said to me,
I haven't had Pog juice in 48 hours.
and it finally clicked.
I did some poking around on the bursar database during my time in Syracuse and came across the 2021 food and resource budget and their shipment schedule. This helped me establish a clear timeline of what was going on with the POG outage. On July 5th, 2021, the fall semester food budget was finalized. This included a $2,000 allocation for continuous shipments of the Passion Orange Guava syrup. Monday, August 30th, classes begin. Shipments are continuing as normal until September 14th. Supply of the Pog juice has ended. It's been cut off at the source. And over the course of the next 10 days, the Pog syrup is depleted throughout all of the dining halls. By September 24th, there is no place for Pog on Syracuse University's campus. It looks like what happened was that the $2,000 allocation was insufficient to paying for the amount of Pog the students were consuming at Syracuse.
How did you feel about when there were all the kids going through POG withdrawal in the Barnes Center? What was your experience like with that?
I've been sick, like, consistently. You can tell I'm sick now because I'm coughing. I've been consistently on and off sick throughout the semester, and there was a moment where I went to the Barnes Center and they said that they didn't have space for me because there's too many kids in there, and so they had to put me outside. I was waiting for like several hours to get like the kissing thing. Manu, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Eric, could you explain to us what it was like being in quarantine with the POG withdrawals?
I don't know if I can do this. Could we cut the cameras?
It was horrific. I mean, the things I saw, the things this POG put these kids through. We had a total of 2,390 students be treated with POG withdrawal. How could we let this happen to our kids?
I had access to Pog juice for 1 month, and in that short span of time, I consumed enough to ruin my life. I was quarantined in the Barnes Center for 2 weeks before I was through my withdrawal symptoms.
It took a total of 4 weeks for the Pog madness to die down. Students' health improved. I was finally able to get that appointment for my back, yet still many questions remained unanswered.
I still can't help but feel like none of this needed to happen. Like, they could have just kept putting the juice in the dining hall and we would have never had this problem. If I could, I'd still be drinking that juice. My life was so perfect, and now everything's just a mess.
What even was in the juice that made these kids act crazy? How can a combination of only 3 ingredients, passion fruit, orange, and guava, have such a dire effect on the health of our students?
Chancellor Kent ended up issuing an apology email, citing that the investigation into this event will continue until Syracuse University can promise that a situation like this would never, ever happen again. My flight back to the Princeton Review headquarters takes off tomorrow, but the weight of my concern and fear over this whole incident exceeds the TSA-regulated carry-on capacity. I came to Syracuse looking to try food, but I ended up biting off way more than I could ever chew. I fear that the once sweet taste of Pog will continue to sour over my tongue for the rest of my life.